If you want to stay up to date with all current hip-hop events and releases, make sure to subscribe and become part of this community. Oh, and also, go cop that fresh merch and listen to my new songs in the description. The news just came in that Trippie Redd is in fact dropping his new album Mansion Music tomorrow on Friday the 20th. So January 2023, obviously tomorrow. That is like the big news. We just got the track list like 2 days ago. I made a video on that, but now he came through and said that we're getting this album this Friday, which is crazy. But today, rather than just telling y'all that info, we're gonna go over everything that we know about this new Trippie album, from, you know, A Love Letter to You 5 to this thing coming out now, to now the cover as well, because he also dropped that. So let's jump straight into the video. Real quick, if you don't want to listen to this, make sure to skip 20 seconds into the future. You can now sign up for my new free newsletter that is covering everything that's been happening in hip-hop on a weekly basis, coming each Sunday with the first link in the description. Also, follow me on TikTok. I'm posting on there daily. You don't want to miss out on that. Now let's jump into the video. So we all thought A Love Letter to You 5 was coming. We thought that for the longest time, but then at some point, Trippie started teasing Mansion Music. It started with him hopping on his Instagram story to share a couple of, you know, mysterious hashtag MM type of stories where we were already like, okay, is A Love Letter to You 5 actually coming, or is Mansion Music going to be the new album? Obviously, it's now the new album, and he said that he got something coming. This was in late December, so last year, and now we're only a month later getting the final record, which of course poses the question, when is A Love Letter to You 5 coming? We don't know, but judging from the fact that this thing now released in the first quarter of 2023 and so early in the first quarter, I'm guessing we're still going to get A Love Letter to You 5 later down this year, maybe quarter 3 or 4. That is what I am expecting when Love Letter to You 5 is dropping. But let's actually look at what he did, because, you know, through all these Instagram stories, hashtag MM, all of that, we were kind of like, what's going on? What's going on? Because the first time we actually got some solid information on this was actually through leaks, which is pretty crazy because, you know, the album leaked before he officially announced it. It happens sometimes with Trippie, but let's look at the leaks real quick. So 10 tracks in total leaked, and those included features from Chief Keef, Lil Baby, Summers, Future, A Posthumous Juice WRLD, Lil Durk, Rob 49, Ski Mask with Toilet Water, a track that I'm pretty excited for. Also Swag Like Ohio with Lil B and Rich the Kid. And we knew that those were kind of going to be on the record. We kind of knew that. But then he dropped the track list only like 2 days later, or like a couple of days later, and we basically got the confirmation that all of these are on the track list. So let's look at the track list now. So this is a track list, and you've probably seen all the memes on the internet already, because this dude has 25 songs on the album, but only 3 out of the 25 are solo. All of the others have features. So we got over 22, I mean, even if sometimes double features, we got like 23, 24 features on here. Like, dude is going crazy with this one. And you'll probably see in all the memes he assembled the Avengers or whatever. But let's go through this real quick. Let's kind of look at every track and see what this might be. Now, the first track is called Mansion Music. And Mansion Music is apparently not just going to be an intro. Somebody told me that under the last video, but actually a 3-minute track. So I'm actually pretty hyped for that. Then we got Chief Keef on Atlantis. We're going to get into the role of Chief Keef in a second as well. We got a leak for this one as well, or a snippet sounding actually pretty fire. Then, I mean, we've got to go through this pretty quick. Psycho featuring Future, Fully Loaded with Future and Lil Baby, so 2 Future features back to back. Then Nightcrawler with Juice WRLD. Then Van Helsing as a solo track. Then another Lil Baby feature on Dark Brotherhood. Then Free Rio as the last, you know, solo track on here. The rest all have features. Then Crazy Train featuring Travis Scott. We actually also got a snippet for that. He posted that on his story as well. Then we got Muscles with Lil Durk. Then Goodfellas with Nardo Wick. I'm excited for that one. Then Killionaire with Kodak. High Hopes with Big 30. Then Die Die with Lucky. Shout out Lucky Man. I hope the dude is doing well. Then we got Who Else with Rich the Kid, as we went over in the leaks. Biggest Spur with Summers, as we also went over in the leaks. Hideout with Fiji Macintosh. Witchcraft with Rilo Rodriguez. Then, this one I'm probably most excited for, Toilet Water with Ski Mask. Then Pure with G Herbo. Rock Out with Chief Keef, a second Chief Keef feature. Armageddon with Rob 49, None with the Baby, Swag Like Ohio Part 2, Lil B, now this is probably going to be the fan favorite, and Colors with Kodak Black. So this is a track list, pretty big on the features. You know, that's like the main thing about this album. We're going to see how that works out. I'm seeing Trippie in like a DJ Khaled type of role, because he's the one overseeing this whole thing. Kind of feels like he's the executive producer on here. Speaking of executive producer real quick, he announced that Chief Keef is going to be executive producing this record. That doesn't mean, have to mean anything. That's likely why he's also represented on the track list twice as a feature. I mean, Lil Baby is as well, Future also, but, just kind of like why he's pretty prevalent on this record. But obviously, these executive producers don't always mean a whole lot. It could just be him, having like a little role in overseeing the project, and not necessarily that it's going to be Chief Keef influenced. I do want to mention that all of the singles that we got so far over the past couple of months from Trippie, so I'm talking about Big 14, about Save Me Please in the first drafty Lil EP, Ain't Safe with Don Toliver, all of those aren't going to be on this record. Those are likely going to be on a Love Letter to You 5, because we didn't see them in the track list, obviously. So after he dropped the track list, he was like, comment hashtag MM for me to drop the release date and the track list, and apparently a lot of people did, because yesterday he actually announced when this album was going to drop, and also the cover art. So let's take a look at this. First of all, let's get the release date out of the way. He said Mansion Music Friday, hashtag MM, let's go uppy. And he gave us the cover art with this as well. But the first thing is he's dropping it this Friday, which is pretty spontaneous, but pretty cool. Now, he also gave us the cover art, obviously, which is this right here. It's pretty simple. It has like those elevator buttons of going up and down, likely why he's calling it Mansion Music. It looks pretty creepy. Like, also, we're gonna get into the other one in a second. The whole like creepy vibe going for this thing, like haunted house stuff, like that vibe it's giving me. It looks pretty cool, pretty sleek, pretty simple. Can't say a lot about it. Don't love it, don't hate it. It's just kind of there. What I did want to mention is he also changed his profile banner on social media to these to these organ pipes that also look pretty scary and creepy. So I don't know what vibe Trippie is on, but he's on his Trippie vibe. No pun intended, but it is. So that's all we know about this new album coming out. If you do want to do that, you can go listen to the leaks. You can find them on SoundCloud, find them on YouTube, anywhere. As I said, we did get snippets for Atlantis and also for Crazy Train that are officially out there because he posted them. So, don't feel bad if you're listening to them, and both of them sounded fire so far. So I'm pretty excited for this. He did tease that Travis feature quite a long time ago. We knew that Travis was going to be on here. It was only a matter of time until we actually got the official announcement for that. But this is it so far. Trippie Redd, Mansion Music, dropping tomorrow or tonight, basically, depending on when you're watching this. And let me know what you think about this. Like, are you excited for Mansion Music? Is this something that you thought was going to come out this soon? When do you think A Love Letter to You 5 is dropping? And what track on the track list are you most excited for? All your thoughts and theories and opinions on this, please let me know in the comments down below. If you watched this video to the end and liked it, and you want to stay up to date with all current hip-hop events and releases, make sure to subscribe, turn on notifications, hit that like button, and go follow my social media, and most importantly, join my Discord in the description. Until the next one, you'll have an incredible day, and y'all take care.